My channel. Just keep swimming 1111. It's so good to have you back. I hope you're ready for this. I know you've been waiting. So sorry to keep you waiting, Virgo. Let's get in. I appreciate you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, this upcoming week, we're going to be doing the candle rituals for all my members that are a member of my website. If you're not a member yet, please consider. I know everyone's financially being conscious, but this is a really good investment. And we're having a private, exclusive, invite-only live on YouTube in which each person that's a member is going to get their own individual candle. And I'm going to be doing a candle lighting ritual for you in regards to your finances. I want to give you some special financial blessings. I'm going to provide the herbs, the flowers, the oils, the candles, the gemstones, everything. I'm also going to be doing an additional candle for ultimate members. It's a love candle, and it's going to be you and your partner's name on there for commitment, for long-lasting love, for passion, and for reunification if you need that. So I'm going to be doing those this upcoming week. You're going to save a lot of money. If you're being a member, it's going to be almost free. So you really should consider being a member over there on my website. It's a really great opportunity. I'm also giving you guys free classes. So free tarot class, free astrology class, and half off on my life coaching, my love coaching as well. And also half off on an emergency reading. So if you need one of those, that is available, especially for the ultimate members. If you can't afford that, if you need to be a basic member, I have that for just $33.33. You're still going to get some free readings that month. You're still going to get to ask some free questions, and you're still going to get a money candle for the private invitation only live. So please consider being a member. All right, so we're going to get into your video. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me right now for the zodiac sign of Virgo. Please show me what Virgo needs to see. So this is you coming into the reading. You're the Page of Swords in reverse. So there's some spying, there's some sneaking, there's some snooping, but also just curiosity and learning. But there's also a little something here about being hard to teach. Do you kind of get the sense that lately maybe you are just a little hard to teach? You know, sometimes when you're very smart, you're just like, I already know it all. I don't want to learn, especially from someone younger than me. This might be a message that somebody younger than you has something to teach you. That could even be a kid, or, you know, even a mentor could be younger than you. You don't have to have someone be older than you just to be wiser or to know more about something. Okay, so you're also dealing with the Seven of Pentacles. This is what's crossing you. Work frustrations, hard work, needing to be done, either at work or in a situation in your life. So you're doing a lot of work at home, perhaps. I don't know why I just felt like at home. Maybe you have a home office or something. Maybe you work at home. Or maybe you're literally working on the home. I don't know, but I feel like you just have a lot going on and you have a lot on your plate. And you're very busy and you don't have a lot of time for anything outside of your already, gosh, I can't talk, your already designated schedule. How's Mercury retrograde treating you? Because it's been a little wild for me. I'll be honest. Anyways, so you might be getting a sense of that as well. Okay, so let's get into the past. Whoa. In the past, we have an Ace of Wands. This is a lack of desire, a lack of want. You don't really want anything. You're like, I don't need anything. I don't want anything. I'm fine. You know, sometimes when people feel frustrated, they don't want to look at other possibilities. It's like, I don't want to be disappointed. Why would I window shop if I know I can't afford it? And I kind of get that sense with you. You're like, I'm fine. I'm happy. Everything's great. But really, you're not asking for much because you're not looking. You're not even, you know, broadening your horizons. It's just like, I'm settling. I kind of get the feeling that you're settling. Currently, right now, you have some sleepless nights. Nine of Swords, Maybe it's harder for you to get to bed lately. You have a lot on your mind, a lot of work, a lot of money-making ideas. You have a lot of fears and frustrations, and it's difficult for you to let go of your emotions. That seems to haunt you a lot more than you like. And you're just like, I'm not feeling super great. Like, I'm not feeling super excited. Does life feel a little bit boring? In your near future, it's not going to be boring. Whatever's been boring lately, it's not going to be. There is a very strong King of Wands in your future. It doesn't have to be a man. All right. Could be a woman in this energy. Just keep an open mind. But this King of Wands is confident, courageous, sexy, restless, outspoken, ambitious, attractive, desirable. I mean, you're going to meet the king of desire. You're going from everything's fine, I'm settling, to whoa, I want a lot. My eyes are peeled, and boy, am I looking. So there's going to be something very attractive in your future. It's a Leo. It's a Leo. We have the sun, marriage, happiness, and bright prospects. This is what Spirit sees. So Spirit's like, yeah, life may seem drab, boring, or basic right now, but watch. You're about to be thrown for a ride. So there's a lot coming up this summer. I feel especially in July. This is like the biggest month for you. Okay, so let's see how you see your situation. 10 of Cups. You're like, I'm happy. I'm fine. I'm really happy. I don't need to change a whole lot. Like, I'm good. Your person sees the world. Ooh. They're like, the world is my oyster. Don't tell me that everything's fine. You need to broaden your horizons. Yeah, you're going to meet someone that teaches you, and they're probably younger than you. They're going to teach you to love life. Right now, you're okay with the way things are. No, they're going to teach you. There's a whole lot more out there in this world to want. Oh, boy. Your challenge is the Five of Swords. Wow. Losses, not all is lost. You're still having 3 swords remaining, giving you the upper hand. You have the upper hand, I feel, as common sense, stability, know-how, but they're going to battle you. You guys might bump heads and maybe even get into a little competition. If this has to do about work, you may bump heads with somebody of authority or a boss. Hey H, hey Steph, may I ask for some guidance on the current energy between my person and I? I feel it, but I don't quite understand it. I'd love to answer your questions, but they are $15 through Cash App or my website. But since you just did $5 here on Super Chat, I'll give you a little discount. You can do it on Cash App for just $10, or you can just go straight to my website for $10, and it's www.jks1111.com. Just go ahead and ask there. It's $15 a question, and I give you 1 card plus bottom of the deck for free, plus my channeling on whatever it is you need to ask for, which looks like it's about you and your person. So I'd be happy to answer you that question. And please don't forget, on Saturday, I always give away 6 free readings. Please be there. I would love to have you there and see if you can get a chance to have a free reading there as well. All right, so let's get into the outcome for Leo. Spirit, what is the outcome for the zodiac sign of Leo? So we have the 9 of Cups in reverse. Interesting. Feeling smug or pleased. This is kind of not getting what you want. So you might meet someone that's a little show-offy. And even at the bottom, we have more challenge, 5 of Wands. There is some drama. So for Leo, there's drama. Spirit's like, you should be happy. This person's going to teach you a lot about life. And you're like, I don't want to learn a lot about life. Perhaps you're an introvert. Perhaps you're a homebody. Perhaps life is good the way you have it. You don't want more. That's just more problems, more excess. It's like meeting someone that drags you out when you don't want to be drug out. You know, you're just like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm happy the way I am. Oh, you'll have to come back on Saturday? Aw. Well, I'll tell you what, since you didn't know, I will answer your question at the end of the video. But just so you know, H, I would love to have you again. I usually almost daily answer questions for $15. I call it my lightning round.
Is this fine if I put this in the washing machine?
No. Mm-mm.
I took the animatronic tail out.
I know, but it's the fur that's not going to do well in the water.
How do I clean it?
We're probably going to have to dry clean it.
Can I leave it in the laundry room, please?
Okay.
Thank you. And also, I'm sorry. I am not having a very good moment right now because I gotta clean something that my cat did because I'm asleep.
Is it okay? All right. So let me finish this.
All right.
Okay.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. You should take care of the cat box, and that won't be a problem.
Oh no! And it's not crap. It's puke.
Okay. Sorry for the interruption there, Leo. Maybe that goes to your reading to say there is conflict. There is some conflict. And I just feel like this person wants to maybe travel, maybe spend more money than you guys have. And that may create kind of an issue. It's like, oh, we can put it on the credit card. We can, I'm sorry, Virgo, not Leo. I'm sorry, I got distracted over here at this one. Back on track, Virgo. So this Leo, this King of Wands that you're dealing with, and I do think you're going to be in a connection with a Leo. This person is probably wanting to spend more money than you have, and just saying we could put it on the credit card, we can go here, we can go there, and you're like, you're not being practical, you're not paying attention. Why are you wanting to do all these things when you know we really can't? And they're just saying, well, we can. Actually, you just need to not be so stiff. You need to not be so lack mentality. And you're just like, what the heck is wrong with this person? I'm not lack mentality. I'm not a stick in the mud. I am fun, but I am also practical. I'm logical and I'm realistic. And so you don't want to fight with them bottom of the line. Like, no, I don't want to fight. I want us to be happy. But you really need to kick some habits here because you are wanting more fun than we have money for. And so I do think that might kind of get brought up here for Virgo. Again, you're happy with this person. You love this person. You might have children with them. You might be just in a happy connection, but they want more. They want the world. You know, they're a little bit, maybe a little bit greedy. We do have the Nine of Cups in the reverse, and that can speak a little bit about greed. Let's just keep it real. Let's keep it 100. You know, that Page of Swords is how you're coming in, and it does say you may not receive the news you were expecting, as it could be blocked in some way. This news isn't necessarily bad, but be aware of what you might say at this time. Don't pretend to know all the answers. Others may find your words harsh at this time, and they could potentially come back to bite you. So you might be butting heads with someone that you love. Could be family, could be friends, could be a lover, but there's this 10 of Cups, and you might be battling them because you're trying to be practical and saying, we don't have enough money, we don't have enough time, we don't have enough resources. And they're saying, yes, we do. I'm the King of Wands. Don't you know that I get everything managed and handled the way I want? Don't you know that I have a magic wand and I can just make pop out of thin air? Like, what's your problem? I see the world and everything in it. It even says overseas trip, money, luck, world in the palm of your hands, new opportunity. This person believes in what you would consider fantasy, make believe, dreams, something that doesn't exist. And to them it does. And this is where you butt heads, Five of Swords. And you might have the upper hand because reality is in your side and reality is not on their side. So that might very well be your upper hand, that you're more grounded and you're definitely more realistic. But, you know, you have to understand the King of Wands does get what he wants. He's very handy. He's very resourceful. A lot of people look to him for guidance. And he's very good at achieving and dominating and conquering. So, you know, we might want to consider that. When you get the Nine of Cups in an outcome place, it's supposed to represent pleasure, wish fulfillment. But when it's reversed, it could just mean a delay in receiving what you want, or maybe something really not going your way. You could find that there's some great sacrifices that have to be made in order to get what you want. And you might be feeling drained. And it also reminds you not to get too full of yourself, that it could prevent you from getting what you really want in the end. You know, nobody likes those cocky know-it-alls. Let's just say it. Cocky, know-it-all, arrogant, I'm smarter than you, I'm the smartest guy in the room. Nobody wants to be that guy. And I do feel that with the Sun card above you, maybe you should be a little bit more open-minded. You do have the Nine of Swords in the present moment. So, you know, yeah, I do. I honestly do. You need to be a little bit more open-minded. This person may have something to give and add to your life. A little zest, a little pizzazz. You know, like, what was that with the Trolls movie? Did you guys watch it with Branch and Poppy? Branch was always so serious and so realistic. He was scared of the trolls coming all the time, and he thought they were all silly and wasting time, like with all their parties and their dances, and he wasn't up for it. But then at the same time, whenever Poppy would throw a party, you know, she got caught by the trolls and he had to go help and save her. So he was right, but he was also kind of a party killer. And in the end, they kind of needed to work together. You know, she needed him to be more grounded and more serious, and he needed her to come out of his box. So I do feel there's some kind of mutual togetherness here that you do need with this person. And maybe they are outlandish. Maybe they are a bit much, a little overkill. But you may be a little bit underkill. You know what I mean? So let's find some balance here. What does the universe want to tell you for Virgo? What does the universe want to say? All right. Exhale that bull, S-H-I-T. And it says, today practice the ancient meditation technique of inhaling the good stuff and exhaling the bad. Think of good stuff like puppies, pandas, and pineapples, or think of things that don't start with the letter P. Breathe in like it sparkles. Exhale BS stuff like anxiety, self-doubt, and resentment. Let it leave your body like dust being cleared out. It works. At the very least, you'll have an idea about the stuff you like and the stuff you want to dump out on your therapist. So I feel like this person is put in your life right now to get you out of a little bit of a grumpy, frumpy kind of mood. So I want you to kind of be grateful. This person's here to get you out of a slump. Maybe not a financial slump, but just out of a mood, you know? They're here to help. Okay, let's see what this King of Wands wants to give you, right? That's positive. Let's get a positive oracle and just see, what is he trying to pass on? He's not trying to cause any harm. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to feel complete. He wants you to see the world. He wants you, Virgo, to have it all. All the money, all the glitz, all the glamour, all the fame. The world is yours. He wants you to have it all. He doesn't want to cause any blocks to that. All right, so let's see what he's trying to give you. Ooh, we have fierce loyalty. So Leo, in my opinion, like the strength card, right? Doesn't it give you strength card vibes? I love it. Bottom of the deck, blue moon, which is luck, by the way. This fire sign person is very lucky and very fortunate. I just want to say running into his energy is a gift. All right, so the loyalty card says, let me see. Sorry, having some problems finding it apparently. Okay, so this is defense. So this King of Wands defends you, protects you, has got your back. Within the walls of this castle, the red-headed woman sits with twin dragons. One rests his head on her lap, while her sister stays alert and on guard. Their wings arch above and meet, sheltering the woman beneath. The twins are fiercely loyal and will not let any harm come to her. This card is a symbol of defense. It suggests that we safeguard those we consider valuable. In some situations, this will involve looking out for those who are vulnerable. It can also fall into a reading when there is a need for us to look after ourselves. If you've drawn this card, it could mean that you or someone you love could be under attack. It is important to remember that attacks take many different forms. Okay, big message I got channeled. You may feel like this person is attacking you. They're not. It's like, why are you so defensive? You're fighting Five of Swords about how to make money and how to do it when they're the ones sitting here in your corner saying, I'm here to help you make money. And you're bickering about how. Okay, do you see the issue there? You might go on a vacation and you're having a good time and you're taking them out and they're asking questions about who wants what for dinner, and you chime in and they're like, why are you telling me that? I already know what you want. And they're just like taking the fun right out of it. And you're like, I'm just trying to participate. Or someone's like, I'm just trying to participate in the conversation and be present with all of you. You know, and so there's this choose your battles wisely, especially when Mercury's in retrograde, because you might be picking needless fights with someone that has your best interest at heart, wants to have fun with you, love you, give you good things, be there, be supportive, be loyal, and you're just nitpicking, and you don't know why. And once you do nitpick, you feel bad about it. You judge yourself. You're critical with yourself. Seven of Pentacles. So you do this reflection exercise that's like, why am I this way? You know? Anyways, this King of Wands symbolizes, why are you fighting me all the time? I'm trying to be here. If you've drawn this card, it could mean that it's also important to consider your loyalty to someone you love. And consider their loyalty to you. You might be divulging in your deepest and darkest secrets. to those who may not respect them. It may be time to think about how much you share and what you share and the consequences that can come from it. You might feel like your partner is attacking you. Also, it could be reverse. You might feel like every time you open up and just try to be positive, your partner puts you down or makes you feel bad about your ideas. And so that could be eating you up silently as well. On a personal level, this card may be asking you to consider your lifestyle. Are you eating healthy, getting enough sleep? And when this card arrives for you, think about what you need to safeguard and what will be the most effective way to do it. I honestly feel like in a Mercury retrograde, Virgo, and let's just be honest, you are critical, you're judgmental. That's your gift. You're an editor. You're a natural editor. You're natural at looking at the problems and poking out what's wrong so you can make something perfect. You're a perfectionist to a fault. In a Mercury retrograde, you're not going to see things properly. Your judgments may be off. Your spider senses may be off. So just kind of second guess what you say before you say it. Because usually if you are on target, you may not be right now. Okay? And vice versa for your person. Because I see a lot of much ado about nothing. Misunderstandings, miscommunications, feeling wronged for really not a big reason. Yeah, much ado about nothing. You should watch that movie. It's funny. You know, we can make a mountain out of a molehill here. And let's not do that. Let's just be happy. We have a lot to be happy for. There's a lot of growth here. Your person just wants to get over the constant bickering and battles. And I do feel like someone here has been selfish. In the outcome, someone here is selfish. And that needs to be addressed. Either you need to address the selfish person or they need to address you. But somebody should not be getting away with that. So let's see what your partner wants to tell you. Thank you for loving me more than anyone ever has. I never knew anyone could love me like you. Your partner's grateful for you. You may have some faults, Virgo, but you're certainly dedicated and loyal. You're a loyal, loving person, and they appreciate your loyalty and even your generosity. You do your best to make them happy, and it doesn't go unnoticed. No one's perfect. They forgive you. We also have, sometimes I wonder if this is all in my head, but I know deep down it's not. I'm trying to overcome my vices and my blocks to give you all that you truly deserve. You're so amazing, and it's intimidating. They're very smitten by you, Virgo. They're very impressed. Your partner honestly feels like they're lucky to have you. I'm gonna be real honest. They have their own quirks, their own issues. Maybe they're picking too many little fights with you. Maybe they're getting under your skin, you know? I don't know if it's back and forth, if it's both of you, if it's just them, you'll decide. Whatever it is, whoever is the realist, whoever is perfectly comfortable with the way things are, it's hard for them to go down to that level because they're a dreamer. They're a doer, they're excited, and they're a builder. They always want more. And you may want to constrain that and say, hey, we don't need more. And that's great because it keeps them balanced so they're not always in la-la land. You know, that is great for you to be there. But let yourself live a little. Remember that you're not just here to help your person. Your person's here to help you. So you're not just here to teach them and guide them. like the good, honest Virgo that you are. You're also here in this beautiful relationship to let them lead you down a path of openness, of happiness, of freedom, of letting loose, of being spontaneous, of not looking at the fine details, but just letting that go. Let loose a little bit. So yeah, let's not make a whole big deal about something that it's not necessary. Virgo, I do feel this person just wants to be happy and wants to end whatever fight or quarrel you guys are having. Okay? So I think you guys are reaching a point where let's not just think about ourselves. Let's think about our each other, okay? Someone's got to get out of the Nine of Cups and stop being selfish and just think about what's good for us, not just what's good for me. Let's do this as a team, as a whole, you know? So anyways, Virgo, I feel like there's some adventures that await you in the near future. King of Cups, this may not be what you signed up for, but I need you to be more spontaneous. Example, you may not be a big Disney fan, but your partner may be. And they're going to drag you to Disney, and you may go kicking and screaming. And I need you to have some fun. I need you to lighten up and enjoy the fireworks and enjoy the food and see that smile on your partner's face. I need you to be there for them because they're there for you. And if it's vice versa, it's vice versa. Spirit says, either way, I think you guys are going to be able to work things out. You are going to bump heads, but if there's a lot of love here, if there's a lot of loyalty, you guys are going to be able to work it out. Okay? So I'm going to let that be the end of your reading. Thank you so much for watching me. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. All right, so I'm going to answer a question here for H. I know you didn't know that I do the $15 questions. That's okay. I have a lot of new people. I'm going to answer this for you just to be nice because thank you for watching me and thank you for being here. And I appreciate you and I hope you stick around, okay? And just remember in the future, okay? We're going to do these mostly after every video, $15 readings. If you guys have any questions, if you donated $15, just let Markers know here in the chat. And I'll answer your question as well. So H, you wanted to know if you could have some guidance on the current energy between your person and you. I feel it, but I don't quite understand it. All right, so for that, yeah, let's go ahead and just pull a tarot. Spirit, please guide and direct me for H. She feels it. She doesn't understand it. Guidance for her and her person. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the Wheel of Fortune. The card that comes out is the Three of Swords. Deception, frustration, jealousy, and maybe even a broken heart. Maybe there's been some pain in the past between you and your person. Maybe there has been a third party or just flat out heartbreak between you and this person. Everything was going so well until it wasn't. The Wheel of Fortune says we are going to change. Something is phasing out. I think we're getting away from this energy and into something new. I do feel like this is a good positive energy. I do feel like you guys are going to move out of negativity, out of disappointment, out of frustration, and into something good and prosperous and happy. I do feel your person is stubborn. There's somebody here very stubborn. And that leads to a lot of silent treatment is what I'm channeling. All right, let me just straight channel here. So H, I do feel like your person is silent. I don't think he opens up to you. I don't think he shares his emotions with you. This hurts you because you're open. You wear your heart on your sleeve and you're just there and you're wanting to go further and you're just a very solid, good person and you're a loyal person. You're expecting that in return. and he's giving you mixed signals, and he's giving you vibes that he doesn't really know what he wants. And this hurts you. And I do think there are times you wonder, is there somebody else? What's going on? Why did our connection feel so on fire? And now it feels like something's wrong, something's in between us. I do want you to trust your intuition, because there is something in between you guys. It is a third party energy. It doesn't have to be a lover, but there's something. Okay, it's a wedge, and you sense the distance emotionally and spiritually. You are moving forward. So I do think things are going to get better. I think you guys are going to work on this. I think you guys are going to, let's just say, we're going to see more revealed. There's more to be revealed. I expect a change in the current energy. So right now you may feel like it's stuck. It's a little, what's happening here? Don't worry. Something's going to shift. I think it might be the change of seasons. Positivity opening up, opportunities, the universe just coming in and going, hey, we don't need to be here anymore. That was a little lesson. Whatever you needed to learn, you needed to learn. But let's open up more and see what lies ahead. Okay? Now, I would love to do more cards for you and dive more into more questions and more for you. I hope I see you Saturday. If I do, I'll be sure to give you a reading, H. And if not, if you want to get something personal, I have more $15 questions tomorrow even, and the next day, whatever, if you want to ask more. But I do feel like your situation is going to get better with the Wheel of Fortune. I do feel like you guys are getting out of the I don't know phase or the weird, difficult, what's going on phase. I feel like there is something that caused a wedge between you guys. I'm not exactly sure what it is. It could be another lover, could be a friend or another partner of some sort, but I don't think it's permanent. I think that came and now it's going. So it was just a fluke. It was something weird for the moment. But I think you're about to see change. Okay, H? So I love you. Thank you so much for asking that question. And I would love to get more questions answered for you later. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching me. Please subscribe. Please like if you haven't already. And remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination. You just keep swimming. Thank you, Markers, for watching me. Good night. I love you, Markers. You're the best. TQ, girl, look at you. I love you so much, my soul sister. Thank you for watching. And Peaches, you're an angel. I love you. You're just really an earth angel. I'm so lucky to have you. You mean the world to me, Peaches. You really do. I love you guys. And sleep well. And I will see you tomorrow. Arwana, the angel. I saw that comment. That's funny. And RX, good to see you, honey. All right, guys. Well, it's after midnight. I'm going to get some Z's. I hope you do too, and I'll see you tomorrow, okay? I love you so much. Bye-bye.